Reticlet, lover of all films and mostly documentaries. I love films, and I love Cameron, Otis, and Jeff Miser. And that is why I decided to follow them around with my beta movie and tape them all over. So I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I enjoy my beta movie and Otis and Miser. Enjoy.
The film we're making, there's a little, I guess you could call, argument over the title, but we wanted something that was clear, just like spoke to here.
This film is extremely different from any of the rest. I don't need to prove myself to Cameron, because I know I'm really good. I'm extremely funny. I think I have amazing talents, and of course Cameron does as well.
But if Cameron wasn't in it, I mean, he's basically a genius.
I've known Cameron Ortiz for a good about 10 years now. We went to Swarthmore together.
Oh, me and Jeffrey. Now there's a story. Alright, so turns out that I was at the Cold Stone Creamery. I was getting my usual French vanilla with caramel sauce, and he was there. He looked really pensive, like he didn't know what to get. And I was like, you know what, buddy, you need to get the pistachio. And he got the pistachio, and he seemed to be enjoying it, but sure enough, he was allergic to it. Yeah, and that's basically how we got started.
Miser Cheese production company, we formed this around 4 years ago. And we've done a lot of just, different types of films throughout our careers with Miser Cheese. We have a staff of about 15, 20 people working with us.
Frankly, I don't understand the movie. Hitmen in the car? Who came up with that idea?
But again, I really think that I'm a very extremely talented human being.
It's probably that idiot Jeffrey. I don't think when he was born, his mom wanted to call him Jeffrey. It's obviously Jeffrey. He can go back to Caucasia, where he's from. I know he's not French or any foreign denomination of that kind where he would be called Jeffrey.
Let's see. I met Cameron in the park one day. It was in Queenie Park, and he was tied up.
He's done a few things by himself, which I didn't approve of or anything.
He's like, hey, I'm Cameron. I'm shooting a movie. And I was like, really? He's like, would you like to be a part? And I said, yes, I would. And then he gave me this guitar, and I don't even play guitar. I don't even know why. Well, I was a little bit surprised when Cameron asked me to be in his movie, because I really hadn't had any acting experience. In the first grade I did a musical. I was the leading role. I was like, they had the little rabbit who wouldn't want to hop. That she was like the main character. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was the father, and I had to encourage her. I stole the show.
One of the greatest inspirations for this film, unlike all the other ones, actually it's very much like all the other inspirations, is The Cosby Show. Those Huxtables are just perfect in their nature. They're shown on television. And this is what we try to emphasize. And get out! I'm doing an interview right now!
His temper, I haven't really figured out. It'll be the smallest little spark. I said spark. Don't fool me, Jeff. Don't fool me. He seems like he'll be perfectly fine, be like, hey, what's up, yeah, and then all of a sudden be like, hey, you're wrong. He'll be yelling, and it'll hurt my ears. I have an inner ear infection. I have two, in fact. He's just like the Balkan powder keg, I guess you could call it. That spark probably brought on upon birds, usually is most of the case, and he just goes into a frenzy. Yeah, he doesn't like birds.
I don't usually talk about this. I was in a production of Annie at the Muni when I was really little. And, excuse me every time, I was singing, and
Yeah, bird pooped in his mouth. Yeah, that could, I wouldn't be surprised. That That would leave scars.
That idiot Jeffrey tells me how to edit these movies. Probably punch him in the face and let a bird poop in his mouth again.
I'm sorry, I get a little emotional there. Well, I guess you could say with the whole situation with, you know, the Muni and Annie, I guess I had a Cyndi Lauper.
I mean, you visited his room. There's nothing but Cyndi Lauper. I don't know how he found out about that incident.
Cyndi Lauper was performing once and a bird pooped in her mouth, and I guess I had a Cyndi Lauper.
I guess you could call him a little of a loony.
Girls just want to have fun, right? I got Cyndi Lauper.